Hey YouTube, this is Pawpaw. We are going to do another video today, hoping it'll be a short video. I don't know how short it's going to be. I'm going to do a pack dump. I have never done this before, but we're going to take everything out of my pack here and show you what I do to walk in the woods. Now, this is you got to understand, when I'm going into the woods, most of the time I'm not going, 4 or 5 hours. Walking in the back country or something like that. I'm going to be up in the tree probably 4 or 5 hours at a time, and for me to get back in there, it's not going to take me that long. And so now all day sits, like in the rut, when I'm up in the tree, there's additional stuff that I will put in my pack to take with me. But this is basically like if I'm going to go out to the core land and I'm going to try to shoot some pigs out of the tree, this is the stuff that I bring. Okay, so here I got my pack here. It's just a generic pack from, I think my son-in-law got it from Academy. He already had a real nice pack, and he had bought this one. Somebody gave him a real nice pack. He ended up giving me this. I got my sticks on the top of here. These are the Latitude SS Carbon, the climbing sticks. This is my climbing method for this next year. And this is how I attach it to the pack. I've got a couple of pieces of cord here. Basically just like you tie on your shoes, I got them tied on there, and I got me a clip right here. So when I get to the base of the tree, it's very easy to take my sticks off the pack. I'll just undo just like you're untying your shoes, do this, and the clip, and then the sticks come right off the pack. So we're going to put these back here for right now, and we're going to start going through this pack here, pocket by pocket. Okay, I'm going to start on this side over here. You guys that do hunting in the south, you know exactly what this is. This is a thermocell. You people that are up north and don't have to worry about mosquitoes as much, maybe you're wondering what this is. This is a thermocell. This is a must, especially before it gets cold and it's warmer. Bow season, everything here in Texas, those mosquitoes are going to tear you up. And so it has a gas canister in here. By the way, you can refill those yourself, save you some money. It's got a canister in there, which when you turn it on, it heats this plate up. This insecticide on this little pad, it'll emit that insecticide. This thing works. It will drive those mosquitoes away. So we've got the thermocell here. We've got that. Let's see here. We're gonna, like I said, we're just gonna go around. Here we go. Here we go. Got me a little container here. Got me some bright eyes. That's what these things are. They're just reflective tacks. I prefer these versus using the marking tape. You go out to the woods and you see somebody's left marking tape, and every piece of tape that's hanging from the tree is 2 feet long. It doesn't take a genius to follow your path out to where you're trying to kill those deer. And so the bright eyes, I like those better. They're more discreet. You can still find them if you're looking, but they are more discreet in the woods. Helps you to kind of find that tree that you need to be going to in the early morning here. Let me go to this other pocket over on this other side. All right, I'm going to pull out a bunch of stuff here. I've got a small little plastic bag here. Let's see, Ziploc bag. Got several things in here. I got some medicine there. I'm always cutting myself up and scraping and scratching myself. And I found that if I put some, I'm 60 years old, okay? And I got the old man skin, I guess that's what you say. And, scrape yourself, cut yourself up, put some medicine on there. I got that in there. I've got several little zip ties. Got a pin, and that's what's it for is whenever when you get that deer, you shoot that deer, you need to have something that you can tag that thing. You better make sure you tag that deer before you move it. Don't move it. Don't gut it. Don't tag that thing first. Don't get yourself in trouble. I've got some different little napkins and so forth that I put in this bag. And this is kind of you're out in nature, and when nature calls, you better be prepared. And that's a whole lot better than using anaqua leaves or sunflower leaves. Amen. So. All right, we're going to go to this pocket right here. What do we got in here? Here we go. We got a pair of clippers. And we got us a saw. These are just These are from Steel, both of them. I got them from one of my customers. They've worked fine. I don't need a $40, $50 saw. These things have worked great. Now, if you notice, what I've done is I've taken elastic cord, and I've put it through the through both of these tools. That way, if you're up in the tree, by the way, you only cut and you only use your saw and your shears in areas where you're allowed to. Don't get yourself in trouble. But if you're up in the tree and you've got to trim some stuff, I'll put my hand through here and then I'll grab the tool. That way, if I'm fumbling around and it slips out of my hands, it doesn't fall all the way to the ground. So we've got that. Let's see here. I don't think there's anything in this bag. This is what this pocket right here is what I put my EDC equipment in my everyday carry. I've got it in my person right now. I'm not going to take it out and show it, but mainly my concealed carry goes in here. Another flashlight, another knife. I've got some other things that I put in there. That's what goes in this pocket right here. So the pocket, and again, that's more stuff goes right in there. Let's go to this small pocket over here. There we go. Got a towel. Got a headlamp. I've got a cloth to clean. Let's say I need to be able to clean the scope on my crossbow and rifle. I've got a towel where I can clean that. And you know, if you use the paper towels, there's a chance you can scratch the glass. I don't do that. Okay. Then I've got some insect repellent. This Sawyer's is really good stuff. Really good stuff. It doesn't smell real horrible. And so this is what I use. I'll put it, like if I'm going in before I turn the thermocell on, I'll put some of this, especially around the back of my head, my ears, under my chin, and so forth. Any place where the mosquitoes might be able to get me. This is really good stuff. That is really good stuff. So we got that. Let's see here. I got a little bitty pocket up here. If I can get the thing open. What do we got in here? Oh, there we go. Face mask. Face mask. This is my milkweed. Just a little medicine bottle. It's just some milkweed I harvested from up in Ohio a couple of years ago. I brought a whole Walmart bag back of milkweed, dried it out, and then there's a way that you can pull the things out of the husks, and then you strip all the seeds off. Got your milkweed in there. So that's what that's for. Face mask is kind of self-explanatory. All right, let's go to the big pockets here. We'll go to the big pocket. Oh, here we go. Almost forgot this. Almost forgot. Had two more things. What I've got in here, I have got some Pepto-Bismol. I've got some ibuprofen. I've got some allergy medicine. I don't know how many times I've had to dig into this. You don't feel real good. You get up in the morning time, but you only have a limited number of days to hunt. You're hunting, okay? I mean, unless I'm just barfing, and excuse me, but if I'm just violently sick, I'm going to be out there. And so, yeah, sometimes you got to grab some of that stuff, kind of settle your stomach, or with a headache or whatever like this. I got a little tool there that I use on one of my on my red dots. Let's get to the main part of the bag there. This is my climbing method. This is a 5-step atria from Black Diamond. This is what allows me. I use this in conjunction with the 3 sticks, and I can get up to the top of my 3rd stick will be right at 22 feet. I'm one of those guys. I like getting up really high. There's less chance of being busted. There's less chance of them smelling you. There's still the chance. I'm not saying that it goes away, but there's less chance. You're less likely. And over the seasons, this is going to my 4th season of saddle hunting, and I know that the higher that you can get, all right, the better it is, in my opinion. So what I do is I've got this atria. I made a continuous loop out of 1/8 inch am steel, okay, and then this is just a clip-on carabiner I bought at Academy for $7, but it's rated for 1,500 pounds. And then what I'll do is I'll clip that on the continuous loop that's on each one of my sticks. And of course this atria, it spreads out. You got 5 steps. What I like about it, if you've seen some other videos, What I like about it is the steps are alternated. They're not on top of each other, but they're side to side, so it's a lot easier for me to climb up. I'm not the most flexible person in the world. I'm still pretty good size, not as much as I used to, but I'm still pretty good size, and so this helps me to get up there. All right, let's see what else we got here. Ah, there we go. Something I made here this last spring, my hip pinch eliminator. And so I use that, put that on my saddle, and it spreads the sides of the saddle out. That way it's not pinching my sides all that much. This can be a lifesaver. This is a lifesaver right here. Let's see here. Here we go. Here's another thing that really helps me out. And this is my, hope you can see this. Let me move this stuff around. This is my knee pad. Okay, made this myself. All right. Man, I tried knee pads that you put on on your knees and strap them on and everything. I tried that, and especially when I first started out a few years ago, like I said, a lot bigger, a lot heavier, and so I went to the sitting position a whole lot more. Let me close this door. The stupid dogs are barking. There we go. Doing this out in the garage. So there we go. But anyway, I tried the knee pads, and you'd put your knees up against a tree, and as I'd be sitting there, my knees would start to slide around the tree. Okay, the pads themselves, the knee pads themselves, they would grip the bark of the tree, and as my knees slid around the tree, the knee pads would start to rotate on my kneecaps. Okay, let's tighten them up. So I'd tighten the straps up, and they wouldn't rotate, but then my legs start tingling because I'm cutting the circulation off. This is what I came up with. This is a pad. I got it from Harbor Freight. I think they call it a gardening pad. It's foam, but it is very, very dense. It's hard. It's got a little bit of give. And then I had another pad, just a regular old seat that you buy from Academy, something like this. Real cushiony foam there. Couple zip ties. I've got a strap to put it on with. I took the hooks on this strap and bent them out and sharpened them. And then what happens, I'll take this and I'll wrap it around the tree, dig these hooks into the tree. In 3 seasons, I've never had this thing come off the tree. Never. And then, so when I go into the seated position, I put both knees right there on that pad against the tree, and it's stiff enough. This pad is stiff enough that where it doesn't bend. It doesn't wrap itself around the tree. So you've almost got a flat surface there. Keeps your legs from trying to spread out. You're not having to use a bunch of energy to try to keep your legs in that one spot, so you can relax more. The more you can relax, the less energy you're going to use, the longer you're going to be able to stay in that tree, and the better your chances of coming home successful. So there's my knee pad right there. And one more thing in here. This is my platform. This is the Hunt Arsenal Razor. This is the original. Let me show you a couple things I did to this. Hope y'all are getting this on camera. All right, there's my platform right there. Okay. A few things that I did. Let me move this thing around here. Here we go. There we go. A couple things that I did. I took the bracket here on the top. I sharpened it. The teeth down here do not need to be sharpened. Trust me, those are sharp. What I did is I took the bracket off. You know, the Hunt Arsenal platforms, they come with that rope, and you got a little bracket that comes across here. That's real easy when they show it on YouTube and they're standing on the ground, they're standing right in front of it, and they tie that rope, and it looks slick. Try that 20 feet up in the air. You're standing on the top of your stick, and this thing is off to the side, and you're trying to close this platform up to get it as tight as you can, and still work your hand in here trying to get that rope around there. It did not work for me. Maybe you got it mastered, but I did not get it mastered. And so what I did is I went back to the cam buckle strap. A couple things I did there. Daughter's coming home. A couple things I did there. I put the strap on. You can't put a bigger button on here, or else it won't fold flat. So I put the strap, put me a zip tie there so this doesn't come off. Okay, made another continuous loop on the other end of the strap, so as it goes around the tree, it hooks right there on the button. Then I can tighten it up. Now, I've also made a slight modification to my cam buckle. I've scoured the internet. I'm sure there's probably more, but I could find one video on YouTube. Hey, Chugger. I found one video on YouTube where the guy, he said his platform failed. And his platform didn't fail. What happened was the buckle failed. The two edges of this buckle, I guess he bent them or something. I don't know. Slammed them in a car door, stepped on them or whatever. But these two sides of the buckle right here, they spread out. When he put his weight on it, all the cam and everything on the inside came out, and he fell. So what I did, there's a hole at the end of these buckles. Anyway, went ahead and just put a bolt through there, tightened it up. That ain't spreading out. And that's how I put my platform on. I can get it really tight. Again, this is the Razor. This is the smaller of the two. I've thought about getting the Magnum, but the truth is, when I'm up in the tree and I'm standing on this platform here, I have more than enough room for me. I can turn around, pivot in the my bridge through the carabiner. I have more than enough room. So that is it. That's what I've got in my pack here. Of course, the pack itself is just a Magellan Outdoors, but it's just a generic pack. A couple of things that I did. I went ahead and put some extra compression straps on here for that. I've got the cords on there to tie my sticks on with. I had a customer, they had some keychains. It was an automotive shop, and they moved locations. Well, all their keychains had the old address on them. So my customer was going to throw them away. He gave them to me, and I cut them off, and then I used the rings here to put on all my zippers to make it easier to open and close the pack. So there's my pack dump, I guess you'd say. Of course, in the wintertime, I'm going to have extra clothes, and then I'm always making sure that I have extra hydration, Gatorade, water, whatever it is. I want to make sure that I've got plenty of that in it. If I'm on an all-day sit, I'm going to have some snacks in there. Meat sticks and cheese and different stuff like that. I try to stay away from the Little Debbie's. Looking at me, you'd say, yeah, you've had a lot of Little Debbie's. But something to eat, sandwich, something like that, especially if you're going to be out there on a long time. You're up there in the tree, you're bored to death, and sometimes you just take a break, man. Get something and munch on something real quietly. Get you something to drink. That's what you're gonna do. So there's my pack dump. I hope that maybe some of these things, you say, man, I need to put that in my pack, or you're like, man, you missed this. You should have this in your pack. So far, this is the stuff that I've needed. I don't like carrying extra stuff into the woods that I don't need. Okay, I'm not backpacking the back 40. I'm not out there for a week. Living in the woods. I'm in, I'm out. Rut comes, I'm in, I'm gonna be up a tree, and I'm gonna be sitting right there the whole day. And so I'll make sure that I have whatever I need in my pack. That's my pack dump. This is Pawpaw. I appreciate you watching. Make sure that you like the video. So hit subscribe to my channel. Please recommend my videos to others. And I hope that you have a great season this year. I'll talk to you later.